Hey guys, welcome back. So, I know it's not the end of the year yet. If more happens, I will add it to the description. I don't believe that much more is gonna happen because it's, basically the end. If anything else happens, it's probably just gonna be updated of the current things that I have on here, just updated numbers. I will put it in the description if it changes. But I just can't wait until the end of the year. Right now, it's too much. There's a lot going on right now. So I'm just going to tell you everything. 2024, retail apocalypse year. Full recap. It's October 1st. I figured I'd make this video. I have screens all up looking at information that I want to tell you guys just because this is just insane. Also, if any of you want to use the information that I found in this video, I will link a few websites, or it will just be here so you guys can find the sites, or just use the information that I got from the websites. You are welcome to if you want to make a video on this, because it's worth it. So this video might be a bit long, sorry. Anyway, let's get right into it. So 2024, retail apocalypse year. The first thing that happened this year, as far as I know, January 14th, 2024. Well, I'm not going to say 2024. It's 2024. So January 14th, the Eastern Hills Mall closed. So if you search up Eastern Hills Mall, which I will do right now, Eastern Hills Mall, you may be a bit confused because you will find the Google place and their website. It looks like they're open. Well, here's the thing. So this is located in Williamsville, New York, and basically there's a few stores outside of the mall and some anchor stores and a church, JCPenney, Orvis, Firestone, that are still open. But the mall, the inside of the mall is closed. The inside of the mall is closed, and there's plans to redevelop the mall. But the inside of the mall is closed, and because that's really what makes it a mall, the mall did close. Now, EasternHillsMall.com, it doesn't look like that the Eastern Hills Mall is actually closed. It doesn't look like it's closed. But the inside of the mall is closed because if you look at some of these photos, you can see from a year ago that it's all blocked off inside. And then eventually they just locked up those doors for the mall. It was super dead for a while, but they eventually just, decided to close the inside of it. So there you go. Not much news on it. You can see it even says it is a shopping mall right here on Wikipedia. As you can see, it says you won't see it, but if you go to Wikipedia, it says closing date 2024 interior section. So that's basically what's happening here. That's what this says. Okay. Yep, right here on this news website right here, it also says, it's a chapter in our lives inside of Eastern Hills set to close. So there's that. There's a YouTube video on it there. There's quite a few of them. Dead mall. See a few coming up. So there's Eastern Hills. Okay, let's move right on here. So let's see, what do we got? So, let me sit down. Let's see. Okay. So the Fiesta Mall, the demolition was just finished up. So if you look up, if you look up Fiesta Mall, you can see that it's a former shopping mall. It closed in 2018, but to my understanding, the demolition was finished up this year. I could be wrong, but I believe that the Fiesta Mall was finished up being demolished. It got finished up this year. Because I think they started in 2023. So, yep, there's that. Sorry, I have to cut it for a second, I think. But let me quickly explain. Harrisburg, so yeah, if you look up Fiesta Mall, you can just find some information. There isn't that much on it. I believe that I'm right because I think I saw a website somewhere else, I don't know where it is now, that they were finishing it up. So yeah, I'm gonna cut it real quick. Sorry, I had to cut the video, guys. Excuse me, so let's continue. So, that was the Harrisburg, well, actually, no, I didn't get to the Harrisburg Mall. So, the Harrisburg Mall, the next thing to actually happen after Eastern Hills was the Harrisburg Mall. It was closed and demolished January 31st. Closed and demolished. So if you voice or type, whatever you do, you might be a bit confused as well, because when you first look at it, it says temporarily closed, which might not make sense to you, because then when you go to Wikipedia, it says it was a shopping mall. It's no longer a shopping mall. And there's a closing date, which is January 31st. And basically, it's owned by St. John Properties, and they said that they were going to repurpose the mall. They said that the mall was going to be repurposed. They already have demolished the Macy's section that was originally a Gimbel's. Also, it was a Hex at one point, too. All that's left is a Second and Charles, which was supposed to become a Barnes & Noble, but it never opened. And there's a couple other restaurants left, and there's the Bass Pro Shops that was originally the Wanamaker's. If you press website, they no longer have a website. It just takes you to the property info on stjohnproperties.com. And you can see there's a photo of the Bass Pro, an Applebee's, of course, the Second and Charles, and redevelopment photos, it looks like. So it just shows leasing stuff. There's not much to see. But yes, the mall did close, and if you go to images, you can probably see that there's a bunch of videos. Well, yeah, there's a couple of news videos. And there's some dead mall videos and stuff to look at as well. And there's a redevelopment news thing. Here's a video of Harrisburg Mall. Well, you're not going to see that on the screen right now, but there's a video of Harrisburg Mall here. And a few other things. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for that. The Harrisburg Mall. Anyway, okay, let's continue. So, Macy's. Now, here's the thing about Macy's. Macy's said that they were going to be closing 150 stores by 2026. And, yeah, as you can see, it says here, if you go to images almost immediately, it says Macy's to close 150 stores. To, focus on the luxury stores, Bloomingdale's and Blue Company, their makeup place. And in the article, it says that they're going to be closing 50 to 55 by 2024. So that's what's happening to Macy's this year. But at least by 2026, they said that they were going to be closing 150. Good news, though. They did open 2 locations, both in former Bed Bath & Beyond stores. What's kind of interesting is that they've been taking over these, a couple of them, actually. Quite a few of them, actually. Quite a few. They've been taking over these abandoned Bed Bath & Beyonds. I don't know why. They've just been taking over those Bed Bath & Beyonds. And they've been turning them into small format Macy's. I don't know if that's what Macy's is going to become or not. But hopefully they don't go out soon. Because Toys R Us is going with it if they do. So, oh boy. Anyway, that's why I've been filming those small stores inside of them. Anyway, let's continue on from Macy's. So, the next one is the Century Free Mall. Now, Century Free Mall is basically just set to be demolished, and oops. Let me look it up here. Century Free. Okay, sorry, that was something fell. Anyway, okay, so when it comes up, you can see Century Free Plaza comes up, and it's like there's a photo of the mall that was edited. Okay, and it's just like there's a Home Depot, which, okay, and there's a couple other things. But if you go to Wikipedia again, you can see it says, is an abandoned shopping mall, defunct shopping mall. But it was set to be demolished. And saw a video that showed drone footage of the mall being torn down. Or it was about to be torn down. Yeah, so there's a photo that I just pulled up on this screen that I'm looking at. And it shows like the parking garage being torn away, so clearly they're starting demolition. Here's a photo of the old Dick's Sporting Goods. Yes, there was an abandoned Dick's here, so you know that was a trouble. JCPenney was actually the last to close, which surprises me that there was a Dick's there that closed before JCPenney. Which is really interesting. I like that. So that was a doorknob. But yeah, that's what's with Century Free Mall. It didn't close this year. They're just demolishing it this year. Took them long enough. Anyway, let's continue. So Jamestown Mall. If you're not familiar with, Jamestown Mall is an abandoned shopping mall. And the thing is, people said that they were going to tear it down this year. But I'm a little uncertain about that. I know that they're going to tear it down. See, there's an article right here that says Jamestown Mall almost completely demolished. It was posted December 11th, 2023. So, I would assume they finished it this year. Like, I would assume that it got finished up this year. Especially that they probably didn't work in December. So, I'm assuming it was finished up this year. Stratford Square Mall closed April 21st. And Illinois, oops. Oh, come on. Heck. Sorry, this silly thing. The mall was located in Bloomingdale, Illinois. Sorry, I have to type this out all slow here. So, Stratford Square Mall was in Bloomingdale, Illinois. It was a shopping mall, opened in 1981. Yeah, they had a 90-day notice in January 22nd, and then they closed April 21st. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, there's only one anchor open. I didn't even know there was one anchor open. Oh, no, it's probably this Kohl's that I'm seeing in this photo right here. Yeah, it's definitely that Kohl's. It has to be. But yeah, they lost their round one. That's probably in here somewhere. They also had a Nordstrom at one point. I think. It says it. Stephen Barry's. Yeah, so this was a interesting mall. There was a Woods there, Montgomery Woods. Interesting. Anyway, so yeah, that's what with Stratford Square. I don't want to make this video 1,000 hours long, so I'm trying to go a bit quick. So if you want to use this video for like a documentary, sorry, it's not made for a documentary. Rite Aid is closing 500 locations. Now, I'll just explain real quick. I know about Rite Aid. I've seen many posts saying that there's many Rite Aids added to the closure list. Rite Aid is set to close about 500 at the most locations. And they have about 1,000 locations, well, before they closed those 500. So, yeah, that definitely puts them under 1,000, and they had like 1,100, so basically like 200 maybe some locations left, I think. Can't think right now. So yeah, that's what's going on with that. Rite Aid followed for bankruptcy. Pretty simple. Rite Aid followed for the bankruptcy, and they're just closing stores. Now CVS has 15,000 some locations. And let's go here, CVS Pharmacy. So they were formerly customer value stores, which is what it stands for. It's still technically called that. So they had 9,000 stores. But in 2018, they had 9,967. So that puts them at about 9,067 locations if that old 2018 thing was still relevant up to 2024. So yeah, 900 stores is still a lot, but as you can see, it doesn't hurt them that much. Now, Dollar Tree, on the other hand, was set to close about 1,000 locations, which sounds insane, right? But it's not going to hurt them much because, if I can spell it right, have to type it all out. Anyway, sorry about that. So, Dollar Tree is closing 1,000 stores, but they have 15,000 stores. So I would put them to 14,000 something. So I think Dollar Tree is okay, but they're still closing about 1,000 stores. And all of the dollar stores were hit this year, except for Dollar General, as far as I know. Because then Family Dollar's closing up 600 locations, and Dollar Tree owns Family Dollar. So yeah, and Family Dollar has 8,000 locations as well, so I think they're okay right now. But here's the thing, 99 cents only went, unfortunately, they completely closed all of those stores starting May 26th, ending June 4th. And, well, all those stores are gone. They're defunct. They were also owned by Dollar Tree. So, yep, that's how it went. They went defunct, just like that. So now I will explain myself Route 21. Now, Route 21 closed all of its... I'm not going to use sites for everything. Route 21 followed for bankruptcy and just closed all of those stores. Went defunct, started May 1st, ended around May 30th. And then they made a comeback, opening 80 stores, but they used to have 540, so yeah, they're not as big as they used to be. Sam Ash Music, closing all stores, I think is defunct by now. I think they're defunct. I think I go to their website and it's connection is not private because I don't know who is still running this website because I think it's gone. Okay, looking up Sam Ash Music. But then their website works, okay. Their website works, and I don't know. I used to be able to access something where, okay, I think, yeah, I don't know. But, yeah, sale. We go to sale. Alright, I don't know, but there was a bunch of videos saying that Sam Ash Music is closing all of their stores, at least most of them anyways, because, yeah, Sam Ash is closing this video here. My local one was closing at Philadelphia/Franklin Mills Mall. That's my local one. Pretty far. Don't really have a local Sam Ash Music, but I filmed it. So, yeah, that's there, but that one is closed now. So, yeah. Okay, Shenango Valley Mall and the JCPenney with it. JCPenney closed beforehand, but still closed with it in the same month and everything. Shenango Valley Mall closed, and I don't even have to look. I know why. It basically had 8 stores on the directory, and it was owned by Namdar Realty Group. It was like a Chambersburg thing. It was just dead, so it just closed up. And probably because that JCPenney was closing, the mall just decided to close. Namdar closed the mall because the JCPenney was closing up. Anyway, so yeah, that's that. I'm not going to be too long with these. Okay, what else? Foot Locker closing 400 stores. It's because Foot Locker is going to be closing most of their mall locations because they're another one of those companies. They want to be outside of those malls, unfortunately. Best Buy closing 15 stores. Not very much, but still pretty not good that Best Buy is closing up some stores. Express 100. That's not good. I think it's just because they went for bankruptcy too. I'm pretty sure someone filmed an Express closing. Trying to get the thing. Sorry if I keep repeating. I'm just trying to see if I can get Express store. Okay, sorry, that's just, I'm trying to get a thing. Okay, so, okay, perfect. So I just go into the Wikipedia, and the photo is one closing. And it's on its last, 3 days, that's not good. Yeah, so it seems like they'll close at about 100. I think they filed for bankruptcy. I assume, I don't know. Yeah, so yeah, I think they filed for bankruptcy. So they're just closing stores. Again, just pretty simple stuff. It's probably like they just don't want to be in the mall. They want to move out into the stuff. So unfortunately, pharmacies have been struggling this year. They've been struggling with their prices because no one buys from them anymore, and they've been in bankruptcy. So Walgreens is closing 150 stores. H&M is closing 240 stores globally. Again, it's pretty simple. Bankruptcy, just want to leave the mall. That's all what's going on here. And the dead malls, it's just causing retail apocalypse back to back, again and again. It's going insane. The Body Shop on March 1st, defunct, closed all stores in the U.S. only. The Body Shop in the U.S. is gone. I'm sorry if, some people may be very upset about that, but yep, they're gone. You gotta go to UK for that, I think. Or Canada. Not sure. Even Walmart is closing 7 stores. Not much, but still insane. Same with Target, 9. Starbucks, 16. JCPenney, 4. All these major retailers. I mean, it's sad that they're closing those stores. Like, it's really sad. And even though it's so low, people are like, well, it's still not good that Walmart is closing stores. Anyway, let's continue on. Basically, that, I don't know, I think some of that might be theft, but it's still part of it. I think most of that is theft. And those stores that closed were in crazy areas, probably like New York and those places. So that's why those closed. I don't want to have to keep switching back here, so. TGI Fridays is closing 40 to 30 stores. I think because that restaurant's been struggling for years, like Ruby Tuesday. Petco is struggling and declined profits, so they're definitely closing some stores. I'm not sure the amount. A couple other retailers I heard were struggling. I'm not sure if true. Joann, Container Store, Quicklands, Neiman Marcus, kind of makes sense. So I saw something that Old Country Buffet closed all those stores. They only had 12. I don't know, probably. Some of this I'm not sure about. Hooters is closing 40 out of their 300 worldwide locations. Lakeside Mall closed for good on June 30th because that mall was dead and they were losing their anchors. I think their anchors might still be open, but the company decided to close the inside of the mall. It closed June 30th, the anniversary of closing Chambersburg Mall. That was upsetting. You can see. Yep. Chesterfield Mall closed September 31st. Oh, no, that's not a date. That must be wrong. I don't know. Chambersburg Mall closed, okay? Nope, Chesterfield Mall closed. I'm sorry, I'm getting tired. Redbox closed all of their boxes. Most of them, I think there's like 5 that are left. And their streaming service, it says connections, not private. They followed for bankruptcy. It keeps repeating. It keeps going back to back. Pretty crazy. Big Lots is closing like 500 some locations out of their 1,000. Badcock Furniture and Contour Plus closing all stores. Same company, defunct. Bankruptcy. Big Lots, bankruptcy. It's all bankruptcy. This is so sad, guys. I mean, I don't have much time left, so I gotta hurry up here. Red Lobster is closing like 60. TGI Fridays 42. GameStop over like 200. Kmart closed their Bridgehampton store. Sears closed stores, only down to 9 left. Kmart has 1 left in Miami, in the main part of the U.S. at least. Big Lots, like 400. Best Buy updated to 40. Like, Shell is closing 1,000 plus locations. Best Stop and Shop, 32 locations. Sorry, I gotta hurry up. Noodles and Company, 20. And Sabero's closing most of their locations. Shake Shack closing 9 locations. Bankruptcy, theft, not want to be inside of a mall, stuff like this. It's all the same. I just want to show you the stores. I think this is insane. A lot of the malls closed. So, yep, that's pretty much it. There will be some information in the description. There will also be some information on the screen, hopefully. I'll try my best to get the best information for you guys. If there's any updates, they will be added to the description. Goodbye. Thank you for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Forgot to mention, Bob's stores went defunct and closed all of those stores this year.